Welcome back to the channel, everyone. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, before I get started with the video, please don't forget to hit that like, comment, share, and subscribe. I made a fancy little picture and all of that I play at the end and the beginning of my videos to try and remind people about it. Yeah, so I don't have to say it the whole time. But please, guys, don't forget to hit that like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like, especially, because it gets the videos shared. It gets the algorithm to share the videos and more people can get to watch it. It helps a shit ton. Please go and do it. Okay. Please. It will be mighty appreciated. We are trying to reach 400 subscribers before the end of March. I know it's not hard to achieve. It can be achieved. Just hit that like. Just share the video. Comment. Leave me tell what you think. What needs to improve. What's the problems on the channel, and I'll attend to it. Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys. And all my links to my socials are in the bottom. Go check it out. Thank you so much. Let's get on with the video. So for the first time in all the years, about almost 2 years that I've been doing YouTube and War Thunder videos, this will be the first time I've ever done to pass to the developers video. Now this is different to my pass to you, pass to me, pass to developers. This is actual pass to developers that come from their page. Now the first vehicle we are going to look at is the AMX-66D, the first Starship. It's a pretty cool tank. Basically, it is an M48 with the hull, a bit of a modified turret that has got a shortened specific gun. It's got a 152mm gun, so it's got a little dope cannon on it. It can fire an ATGM through it as well, but more or less the tank is exactly as the M48, sorry. So let's read through some things that they say, and then we'll move on to the next vehicle. So this might be like a 4-part series. We'll do ground today. We'll do the next one on aviation. Then we'll do on naval. And then we'll do on helicopters. And then maybe on miscellaneous things. We'll see how it goes. The MX-66D's place in War Thunder. In the game, the MX-66 could be an interesting premium or event vehicle due to its limited production and unique nature. However, it would be perhaps better to have the vehicle in the tree before the M60A2, say at 7.7 or 8.0, to give more difference between vehicles in the lineup, where prototypes like the M60A1E1 and the M60E3, which are more similar to the M60A2, would still work well as premium or gift vehicles. Regardless of its method or availability, the tank would serve as an essential and interfere more conventionally M62A2 at more favorable BR. Fans of the Starship could form a lineup with the AMX-66 and the AM60A2, and if there were researchable tanks, the AM66 could be more accessible vehicles to train incoming players in how to use the gun without also subjecting them to the M60A2 strange armor layout. I hope you all enjoyed the suggestion and welcome any feedback, further information you might have on the tank. Okay, let's go through some specifications of the tank. So its length was 6.4, same as the M48 hull. Width was 3.63 meters, same as the M48. Height was 2.9. M48 is 3.8, so a little bit different. AMXD appears similar in height. Roughness estimates approximately gives it 2.93. Very similar. Crew to 3 to 4. Except numbers unknown. Exact numbers unknown. I would go with 4 crew. That would be my thing. I would suggest 4 crew. Primary armament is 152mm AMX 81E6 gun launcher with a MGM51 slight length, ATGM 17 missiles, 36 conventional rounds, 53 rounds total. Secondary armament was an 20mm M139 spotting rifle, left turret cheek, a 12.7mm and 85 heavy machine gun, cupola 7.62 millimeter M73 machine gun, and a coaxial. Speed was 30 miles per hour, same as the M48. Now, I was wondering, this is like the third time I'm recording this. I was wondering where the hell does this 20 millimeter spotted rifle come in? And I was looking at this picture and it didn't show anything. But then I saw this picture that I found. So that to me, this piece must be the 20 millimeter over there, spotted rifle. So this looks like a different version of it with a bit of an upgraded turret. So I don't know how they'll fit all of that into this if they want to go for realism. It looks like it's two actual different turrets. So yeah, we will have to see if it ever comes to game. There's it from the side. So basically an M48 or an M60 or however you want to put it, I think it's part of the Patton family. Yeah, so let's move on to the next tank. See you guys in a jiffy. Alright guys, so the next one is quite an interesting vehicle actually. It is the mobile 4-inch anti-tank gun. This is, if I'm not mistaken, this can come in very different countries that use it. The British, the South Africans, and a few other places as far as I can remember. Seen pictures of these things and hearing a little bit about them, but nothing that I can really write home about. Let's just read through this article. While the British was rebuilding its armor after the Dunkirk evacuation, roughly 48 trucks had the BL 4-inch Mark naval gun mounted as part of the emergency coastal defense battery. They arrived in July 1940 and several were assigned to the 164th Infantry Brigade in the area of the Alderburg and Balkri. One gun was located to the west of Shallow Woods, converted to defend the two roads leading inland from Walsweska. According to the war documents and plans of these units, was to fire all 6-inch guns, then retreat roughly 5 miles inland. If attacked, the cannons is an ex-naval BL 4-inch gun Mark 101.6 millimeter mounted onto a Fobin 10-ton 6x4 truck. In order to accommodate the large gun, the top of the cab was completely removed, leaving the driver and the passenger completely exposed along with the rest of the crew of 6. Not much is known about what happened to these unique anti-tank guns. None survived the war and documents on them is difficult to find. But I do remember South Africa also had a sort of, I'm not sure if it's precisely the same one. I just don't know if it's this one, but I know we also converted in several other countries. Yeah, what else can I read? Date of design 1904, date of service 1908. Gun weight was 4,687 pounds or 2,126 kilograms. Gun length, am I at the right place? Yeah, this is the gun stuff. They don't give anything. Gun length was 208.5 inches or 5,295 meters. Bore was 201.3 inches, 5.112 meters. Rifle length was 171.6 inches or 4,359 meters. Yeah. Groove was 32. Twist was unformed RH1 in 30. Chamber was 600 inch. Well, I think that it is. Rate of fire was about 6 to 8 rounds per minute. They don't really give anything precisely about the vehicle. I could see it being a bit of a niche vehicle. Having a real place because of the big size and the gun dating back so long, I don't know. Maybe it would work as a very early tier, but only like Hesh. I can see that happening. Sorry about all the noise if it can be heard. But yeah, I don't know, guys. You let me know in the comments what you guys think, if this thing can work in the game. It's a big vehicle. I mean, look at this picture here. You actually see how big this thing is. So it's going to be difficult to hide it. I don't know. I don't know. And the gun elevation is also, I don't think, that brilliant. Let's quickly have a look. 15 degrees. It doesn't really give nice elevation. -7 plus 15. So yeah, that's still on when it is turned to its side. But if you take this thing in an open field, you're going to have everyone shooting at you. Everyone will see you for miles. You'll be a big target for planes. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Maybe as one of those, like the French 2C tank. Could just be a niche thing. I don't know. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. Thanks a lot for sticking around for so long, guys. Okay, so we are jumping out to the next one, guys. And this is quite a interesting vehicle. Quite a nice looking picture. The guy that made this article and suggested it did actually a very, very, very good job. Fadamania. Very, very nice article he placed up. So we're looking at the BW120K. Now, basically, what he's talking about, this is a Type 59 variant that used a 120mm gun. That's all I'm going to get into this, because that's the only real difference that I could see. This tank didn't go anywhere. They later included the 125mm gun in the Type 59, and I think it was known as the Type 59G. So this project also apparently didn't go anywhere. It just stood still. Very nice article, a lot of pictures, a lot of sources. If I'm not mistaken, this is based on a T55, I think, or something like that. But let's just read through the specs quickly. Width was 3.2 meters. Height was 2.5. Main armament was the BW120K 120mm L48 smoothbore gun. Rounds carried was 28. Secondary armament was a 7.2mm machine, 7.62mm Type 59T machine gun with 3,500 rounds and a 12.7mm QJC 88 200 rounds. Gun elevation was -5 to +16. Engine was a 150 L7 12-cylinder diesel engine, 520 HP. Maximum speed was 50. Now, because this is such a unique vehicle, I could actually see this coming into a very maybe as a premium, because it's pretty cool. I do like this. Very nice article. Not much to get into. Did get like 3 pictures of it. There it is. So yeah, very nice. I do like see these things. So the gun is like a copied version of the A1 with the Rheinmetall L44 gun. Dual to its mysterious nature, it may find many instance critical parts of this vehicle being debated or just unknown. If you have any 100% verification information on this, including sources, okay, no? So yeah, similar to the Leopard A1 Rheinmetall L44 gun. Very nice tank, very nice. I do like this. This I can see maybe as a premium or a store pack. Just because of the rarity of it. And the gun that uses very similar to the German Leopard gun. Very nice. I do like this. So, see you guys on the next one. Okay, the next beauty, this beauty you see on your screen now, is for the Italians. It's the Asaldo Assault Tank 5-ton. I'm not going to try pronounce that name in Italian. Because I went to Google Translate it. In English, it's like 2 seconds to say it. In Italian, it's like 5 minutes. I'm not going to do that, guys. The English translation is the Asaldo Assault Tank. Quite an interesting little beauty. Look at this thing. A real Italian World War II type of design. Now, I'm not going to read much about it. I'm just going to go into the specs. I do like these Italian tanks. I do think they are a bit weird. So, the Asaldo Assault Tank 5-ton specifications, type light tank, crew 2, production prototype, export variant. Engine was a Fiat gasoline 4-cylinder 42 HP engine. Okay. Dimensions, Length was 3.51. Width was 1.7 meters. Height was 1982. Weight was 4.75 or 5 tons. Performance was maximum speed of 32 kilometers, max range 80 kilometers. Miles, there's a question mark there. Vertical obstacles, question mark, we're going to leave that. Armament and armor. Armament was a 37mm L26. Secondary armament was a 6.5mm MG. Armor was 30mm front and 15mm side and 6mm bottom. So not much armor to this little thing. Nothing much to it. 37mm tank, but going with all Italian designs, it's high. At 37mm, so I put this really as PR of 1.31. That's where I would like to see this tank come in, because I don't see it really being that massive. Or even just as a battle pass vehicle, I think it would be pretty cool. Free battle pass vehicle, this would be pretty cool. So yeah, guys, this is for the Italians. Remember, we are doing this according to nations. I've left the Chinese out because I believe the Chinese should go into the miscellanean or upgrade module, so I haven't put the Chinese in yet. So this is for the Italians. There's Alsaldo assault tank, 5-ton, model 1936 and model 36. Very nice to see it. I do like it. I'll see you guys in the next nation. Okay, so the next one is for the French. It is the VAB Volder. Volder. V-A-D-A-R. Volder. Now, we've got one of these vehicles in-game already. I'm not sure, I think it's an ATGM or anti-air unit with missiles. Now, this is basically the one with two 20mm cannons on it for anti-air duties. You can see what it looks like in there. Very nice vehicle. It would also be just to, I don't know what the French anti-air lineup is, really that, how bad it is or how good it is. But let's just go through some specifications of the vehicle. We're not going to go too depth about it because we've got the base variant in game. Nothing really much to go on. So it is a 13.8 ton vehicle, including load. Length is 5.89, width is 2.49 meters, height is 2.06 meters, crew is 3. Steel armor provides protection against 7.62mm bullets. Main armament is two 20mm F2 cannons, 500 rounds per gun. Not terribly great. Engine is a Reynolds MIDR 062045. Produces 232 kilowatts at 350 HP. Power to weight is 17 kilograms or 23 HPT to wheels. Suspension is wheels, sorry. Ground clearance is 0.4 meters. Fuel capacity is 310 liters. Operational range is 1,200 kilometers, which is pretty good. Speed is 110 kilometers. So yeah, nothing much. It was later refitted with a 12.7 MG, but nothing much really to write home. We've got a vehicle like this in the game. But I think it could come to the game. Could be quite something different to shoot down low-flying helicopters, I guess. So yeah, that's the French suggestion. Also a very nice one. I do like it. I'd like to see it. We already got this in the game, so basically just the turret has to change from missiles to 20mm cannons. And I think it could work. So we'll move on to the next one, guys. Okay, ladies, this is for Sweden. I'm not even going to pronounce this name. Panzer Jabadra. I'm not going. As you can see, it is a little vehicle with a recoilless rifle on it. Quite a big recoilless rifle, actually. Gaijin hasn't been interested in showing these type of things in the game yet, but maybe they'll still come. We do have that one in the Chinese tech tree, I think it is, with the 3 recoilless rifles on each side. But let's jump into the specifications. Weight is 1.57 tons. Service weight is 2.2 tons. Combat weight Length is 4.26 centimeters. Width is 170 centimeters. Height is 150 centimeters. Clearance height is 29 centimeters. Crew 3 to 4. Armor plus minus 5 millimeters. So it's not really well armored. Engine is a 4-cylinder Volvo B180 18A diesel engine, 65 horsepower. Gearbox is a Volvo M40 manual gearbox, 4 gears, acceleration plus 1 gear reverse. Max speed is 96 kilometers. Armament is a Bofors 9cm 1110. I'm not going to try to pronounce that name. Bofors 7.62 millimeter NATO or 62.5 millimeter Patreon M94. Turret elevation is -10 plus 15. Turret traverse is between 75 and 115 degrees. Ammo capacity is 6 to 10 rounds. Ammo type is Heat AFS. And then some more rounds, the M62, the M72, and the M84 from Sweden. Rate of fire is the 9cm Bofors, that would be the main gun, is between 6 to 8 rounds per minute at 700 meters per second. The bigger one is 40 rounds per minute, semi-automatic rifled, 800 meters per second. Number in service was 360. So I don't know if I've got more pictures to show it off there. Some of these names are really hard to pronounce. I'm not even going to try and pronounce all of them. But it's basically a little Jeep or a little vehicle with a recoilless rifle on it. That's basically it, guys. If it'll come ever to the game, I don't know, because Gaijin has never been shown interest in these type of things, so I got no real clue if it'll ever come to game, but it would be nice. A nice little zippy boy just to get in, pop up, shoot, run away, and that. So yeah, pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think. So let's move to the last nation, Israel. Okay, guys, as you can see there, for Israel, we've got another Tiran. I think it's called a Tiran. I think that's how you say it. Tiran tank. Israel, it's a Tiran 5S. So it's basically a T-55 that they upgraded. Yeah, they gave it a lot of American rounds, but it comes with laser rangefinder, stabilizer, night vision, 105 M62 gun, and APFSDS. I'm not going to go into every little thing they write here. Max speed was 55, 11 in reverse. Weight tons was 36. Engine power, horsepower, I can't really make out. This article isn't placed very nicely. Armor, front sloped angle at 60 degrees, 100 millimeters at 63 degrees, 100 millimeters. Upper glacier was 100, lower glacier was 100, sides was 80 millimeters top. Yeah, this article's not. Roof was 45, rear was 45. Roof, crew front glaciers 100 millimeters, 30 millimeters crew compartment, 10 to 20 millimeters engine compartment. Turret, yeah, this article's not really in the best of shape for me to make out what they're actually saying, but mass was 36.8 tons with ERA. Length was 9 meters or 29 foot, 6 inches with gun forward. Width was 3.37 meters, 11 foot, 1 inch. Height was 2.4 meters, 7 foot, 10 inches. Crew 4. Armor 8 to 200 millimeters. Main gun was 105 M68, so it came from the M68 tank. 34 rounds. Secondary armament was a 7.62 millimeter coaxial machine gun. Engine was an 8-cylinder Taladin Continental diesel engine. V8 71T, providing 600 horsepower at power to weight was 16.55 HPT. Transmission was a semi-automatic hydro mechanical power transmission with torque conversion, 10 forward, 2 reverse gears, torsion bar suspension. Ground clearance was 0.425 meters or 16.7 inches. Fuel capacity was 580 liters internally and 320 liters external. Less than the earlier T54. 400 liters rear drums. Operational range was 320 kilometers or 220 miles. I'm guessing with extended fuel tanks it took it up to 610 kilometers or 380 miles. Maximum speed was 51 kilometers or 32 miles. So yeah, another Tiran. I'm not going to go much into it. I don't know. I haven't played Israel Tech Tree. So for anyone that doesn't know it, these were captured tanks that Israel fought in the 7 Days War, the Yom Kippur War, and all of that, and they just up-armored them, upgraded them, and then tried to sell them or use them for their own tank forces. I do see gun elevation is -4 plus 17. Yeah, which is not bad. 7 rounds a minute, which is also not too bad, but you're going to have a bit of both worlds. You're going to have a bit of the M48, and you're going to have a bit of the Russian T54, T55 worlds, and a bit of Israeli technology combined, so which would be pretty cool, pretty nice. Yeah, guys, so that's the end of this video. Please, that was all the nations except for Japan. Japan, I'm going to put in the miscellaneous thing in that video. It does take me quite a while to create these videos. It's a lot of switching in and out, finding good pictures, finding information if I don't think something is right. So yeah, guys, please, my first attempt at pass to these developed videos. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about the channel, what needs to improve. Let me know also if you guys like these videos. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Mighty appreciate it. Keep well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.